Yes, people, it's been a month hiatus, but guess what? The Army is back and better than ever, people. From the last episode that I gave you guys, guess what? Gotten two championships in less than 1 month. I previewed the Chelsea game. I said we was gonna get that win, and we seal it. Aubameyang double, our captain El Capitan, and I don't know the thing said. Aubameyang with the brace, getting us that win against Chelsea. Um, and then, in the Community Shield, just this weekend, we got another dub. We beat the champions Liverpool. Another goal, a beautiful, spectacular, Henry-esque goal by Pierre-Emerick Obama blood clot, yeah. I don't know what the thing said. So yeah, people, we're living good right now as Arsenal fans. We're definitely positive, and we're looking forward to the start of the new season, which is in less than 2 weeks. A week from Saturday, this Saturday coming, people, is Arsenal versus Fulham, our first start to the season, first game of the season. There's so many things that I want to touch base on before we get there, people. And this is the episode for it. So let's get to it. Right now is the transfer market. There's a lot of deals that have been going on. So let me just kind of give you guys a summary of what has happened to Arsenal and what you can look out for. So firstly, we already signed Bukayo Saka to a long-term deal prior to, the end of the season. Aubameyang's deal hasn't been signed yet, but to be honest, there's all inclinations that it will be signed, and they're just waiting to present it. Saliba, this young centre-back we got last year, he's finished his loan spell at Saint Etienne, and now he's playing over here at Arsenal. So we could see him, figuring in the team at some point, as a starter in a centre back role, paired with David Luiz, etc. We're also linked with a young left-footed centre back from Lille called Gabriel Magalhaes. Sorry if I pronounced that incorrectly, I don't know. But so yeah, Gabby is also linked with us. I think that deal is also done as well, people. We're just waiting to present that. So that's two deals that we have in the pipeline of Aubameyang and Gabriel, the centre back, and which would be big for us. We're actually looking at the defensive positions that we need strengthening. We've looked at right back with Cedric. Not necessarily that Cedric is better than Hector Bellerin at this point in time, but there is some fight that's going to be pushed to Hector Bellerin, as well as the fact that we have Maitland-Niles, who is a utility player that can play in any position. And big up to Maitland-Niles, because he got an English cap based on his performance the last couple games at Chelsea and against Liverpool. And he's been massive for us. He's been a big-time player, and he's one of the players that have actually been linked away from Arsenal. But given his last few performances and how Arteta rates this man, I don't see Maitland-Niles going anywhere, people. I think we're gonna keep that studies. Keep that baller. And big up to him. The only unfortunate thing is that England call him up, and I was trying to see if Jamaica could have in some way get Maitland-Niles services for us going into the World Cup. But it is what it is. So big up to Maitland-Niles. I think he'd be very happy to get his first English cap. So big up to him, for real. And then other than that, we're gonna go into the things that we've actually signed. We've also signed a winger. Yeah. Just like Arsenal, to have a bunch of wingers like Reece Nelson, Pepe, Saka, who all can play on the right. And guess what we'll get? We'll get another Chelsea reject in Willian. No disrespect, I don't think Willian is a reject at all. I think he still has a good amount to give. I am just kind of looking at it from a point of view is that we have Reece Nelson, we have Pepe, we have Saka also that can play that position. Who is going to give way to give Willian this position? Is Willian just there to be some sort of mentor to these young guys, to a Martinelli, to a Reece? What is Willian's real reason to be there? Or is he there to create chances? Because even more than Pepe and Ozil combined, Willian has created more chances last year for Chelsea. So, he has played well for Chelsea. He is a consistent player for them. I have a few Chelsea friends, and I believe they do think that he's not past it, but they also believe he's not, not consistently good. He's just okay. And do we really need okay right now when we have the potential of a Nicholas Ross Clark, Pepe, and we have the potential of Reese, who I believe is going to challenge Pepe for that spot in like less than a year or so. So that's my only trepidation about this Willian signing is what's gonna happen with Reese, what's gonna happen with Pepe. Probably Reese would be put on a loan deal. I really haven't been hearing anything as much about that, but look out for that stuff. But yeah, so we've got Willian. We've also been still linked heavily with Thomas Partey from Atletico Madrid. This it's kind of been weird too because we've also have Lacazette's deal. I think a year from now, his deal will be up. I think he has about a year or 2 years left on his deal. So we're also looking to see if we can have some sort of transfer with Lacazette for Thomas Partey. But at the same time, I think Arteta wants to keep Lacazette and just get Thomas Partey, off of the transfer, which is, I think at this point it's about a 50 million transfer fee. Given coronavirus and all of these times, it's a bit hard, to get that 50 million, especially for Arsenal with our like owners and stuff like that. We don't even know where the money goes. So apparently we're broke now. We can't even pay 50 million for a great player who is a player that we've missed. We've missed a defensive midfielder from the time of Patrick Vieira and Gilberto Silva. Even from like Flamini, like if you guys remember Matty Flamini, even them those days there, we don't have a defensive midfielder similar to those guys, that can command the middle, can be a box-to-box player. And that's what Thomas Partey would bring to our squad. We're still linked with him. It's still yet to see. We'd have to see some sales, whether it's Guendouzi, who was linked to be leaving the club. Torreira also linked to be leaving the club. El Neni possibly going to be loaned out from the club at the end, but even having a great performance against Liverpool, we could see if Arteta could try to figure him in the side. Ceballos has also re-signed as of today, to be another loan spell for this year. So that's great news for Arsenal, giving Ceballos great form towards the end of the season. And then, people, other than trying to seal up a Thomas Partey deal, that's really where we at for Arsenal. We're trying to seal up a Aubameyang extension, Thomas Partey deal, if we can get that. We've also been linked to Aurora, the midfielder, or whatever you want to call it. I think that's more out there. I don't believe that we try to get that. We don't have the money in order to get Thomas Partey and him. And out of those two, Thomas Partey is the one that we definitely want and desire. So people, at the end of the day, that's just a breakdown of what's going on, and I'll give you guys predictions when it's closer to the games. I'll come up with reactions if we get any of these signings done or any signings or presentations revealed. You're gonna get my take on it, people, and thank you for rocking with me. Thank you for chilling with me and staying with this crew. We're back. The hiatus is over. I'm going to be giving you guys videos left, right, and center. So, keep it locked. Keep it tuned. With the Yardy Army. You're chilling with the real Gunna Lee. Bless up.